What happens to your money if World War III breaks out? Bank runs, market crashes, currency collapses. If you're not prepared, decades of savings could vanish in days. In this video, I will walk you through 5 powerful ways to protect your wealth if a global conflict erupts, from financial history lessons to the modern lifeboats like Bitcoin. So stick around until the end. The 5th point is what the ultra wealthy are already doing silently, and this could save your entire financial future. Starting off with point number 1, diversify outside of banks. The first rule: don't keep all your wealth in a bank. In times of war, banks can freeze withdrawals, limit access to foreign currencies, and be forced to convert your cash into a worthless local currency. It happened in Greece, Lebanon, Argentina, Russia, and even parts of Europe during World War II. If World War III breaks out, traditional banks could become traps. That's why part of your wealth should be held outside of a system, I think. Physical cash in multiple currencies, not just your own local one, precious metals stored securely, and potentially digital assets with self-custody. Point number 2, own hard assets. Paper money can lose its value, but real assets tend to survive. During wars, governments print money to fund the fight, causing inflation or even in some cases hyperinflation. In Germany, money became worthless. People who owned farmland, gold or property, they survived. So ask yourself, do I own productive land, property or commodities? Or is my entire net worth still sitting as digits in a bank? Hard assets aren't just safe. They can grow in value as others panic. Point number 3, use Bitcoin as digital gold. Here's the modern solution: Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is borderless, it's censorship resistant, it's limited to 21 million coins. So if World War III breaks out and you need to flee, I personally think you can't carry real estate, but you can carry Bitcoin in your memory. 12 words, that's all. During the Ukraine war, many families fled with nothing, but some were able to carry thousands of Bitcoin across the borders. While fiat currencies collapse, Bitcoin could soar as people seek neutral digital store of value, like gold, but portable. And the big players know this. So BlackRock, Fidelity and sovereign funds are already accumulating. It's still early. Point number 4, internationalize your assets. War rarely affects all regions equally. That's why the wealthy spread their assets across borders. This can mean open foreign bank accounts, hold real estate in politically neutral countries like Switzerland, or diversifying your investments globally. If one country collapses or imposes capital controls, you still have access to wealth elsewhere. Think of it like a financial insurance. Don't be all in on one country, especially if tensions are rising. Number 5, think like the ultra wealthy. Here is what billionaires do that most people don't. They own private vault storage in Switzerland or Singapore, and they have second passports or residence lined up. Also, they use trusts and holding companies to protect wealth from confiscation. In a World War III scenario, governments could seize assets in the name of national emergency. If your assets are fully exposed, they can vanish overnight. You don't need to be rich to start protecting yourself like the rich. In my opinion, set up a hardware wallet for Bitcoin, explore a second residency or citizenship, store small amounts of gold or silver offshore or in private vaults. It's not paranoia, it's preparation. To recap, if a global war breaks out, the worst place is to be financially unprepared, I think. Here is what you can do right now. Don't rely solely on banks, own real assets, stack and self-custody Bitcoin, diversify internationally, and learn from the rich. Protect your downside. You can't control geopolitics, but you can control your own risk. So ask yourself, if war broke out tomorrow, would you be ready?